Welcome to Craps Hawaii. In this video, I'd like to show you an option that you could use with the iron cross. Now remember, I'm just showing you this option and it's totally up to you if you'd like to use it or not. If you're making enough money or good money and the table is going your way and you're just playing the regular iron cross like my video showed you, then that's fine. But if the table you find is a little bit choppy and maybe you could use some help in protecting your place bets because you're not collecting enough times before you can turn your place bets off, then this is an option that you can use. But like I said, it all depends on the table and what the table's doing and how much your bankroll is. Because if the table is rolling your way, then no matter what system you're using, it's gonna work. Okay, so this demonstration is like, I always demonstrate live. If the dice goes our way, it does. If it doesn't, well, that's life. Okay, so in this option, on the iron cross that we lay out on a $5 table, and just to test the waters, of course, you can press all these bets up and also press up your field when these bets come up, yeah? But for this demonstration, we're just gonna play 34 on the place bets and 7 in the field, exactly like how the iron cross video that I shot. But in this video, I'm gonna give you an option, and again, it's all up to you if you think that at the time and how the table is rolling that maybe you could use this option. So I'm gonna try and take it slow because there are a few things that has to be done. So to just show you this, I placed out $34 on the place bets. Okay. I'm also gonna place out $34 on the don't pass. Okay, now if everything works out, this don't pass bet is gonna protect this place bets if the 7 should roll while you're taking back some field numbers and a point was established. Okay, and I'm gonna show you how that works. And again, don't forget, I'm saying you don't have to use this. It's just an option for you, and if you feel it's good for you, then fine. Okay, I just want to shoot the video just to show you an option, and I'll show you how it works. So $34 on the don't pass, $34 up on the place bets. Now we cannot protect every bet that we put out here. I mean, the casinos already figured that out, that you cannot protect every bet that is being made. So before we coming out, these are off. We're not playing them right on the come out. We're gonna play the don't pass bar because that's like a pass line, so it's gonna work on the come out. So what we're gonna do is, I started with a $300 bankroll, but I already took out the money that I'm gonna set up out here. So our bankroll is gonna end up starting at $222. So we're gonna put, which I already gave to the house, and so that's why he's gonna put this up for us. He's gonna put $8 on the big red, okay, the 7. Some people might say, well, why don't you play 3-way 7? It's still gonna cost us $6, and only one is gonna hit, and we're gonna lose the other $2 or $4 anyway out of the $6. So to make things easier, we're just betting on the 7 that pays 4 to 1. So we're putting $8 here, and if we win this, then it's gonna pay us $32. The other bet we're gonna cover is $2 on the 11. So that's an extra $10 right here. So we got 34, and an extra 10, so that's $78. Okay, now the reason for these two bets is because the don't pass is working on a come out. So if there's a 7 rolled or an 11 rolled, you can lose this bet, and it would cost you $34 to put it back. So now, if a 7 rolls, because you get paid $32 here, it's going to protect this bet partially, and you would owe only $2 to replace this bet. If an 11 rolls, it's going to pay you $30, and you only have to put $4 back to replenish this bet. Okay, now once we have a point established, I'll continue with the rest. So let's roll the dice and see what we can do. And like, you know, it's like, I would think the best numbers for us is like a 4 and a 10, and the next best number to roll would be like a 5 and a 9, because we don't really want to make the point until we take these bets off after we collected enough field money. So let's see point coming up. So 5. So 5 is the point. So now our placements are working. We lose the 7 because the 7 didn't come. So we lose this $8, 15 over here because the 11 didn't come. Okay, so now we gotta put $7 in a field. So we're looking for a 5, and let's hope that the dice works for us and see what happens. 3. Okay, so we get collect in a field, $7. So I'm going to try and mark the points so that we know how much numbers we threw. Looking for more numbers. 9. Okay, so that's another $7. We'd like to at least collect 4 numbers. I mean, 3 is $21, and if you collect that 10 times, that's $210. So it wouldn't be too bad, but you know, we'd like to take more if possible. 9 again. So another $7. So we hit 3 points. So I'm gonna take a chance and throw another point. Hopefully it's in our favor. Okay, 6. So 6, we're gonna use the field, okay? So we lose $7, but then we get paid $14. So I'm gonna take $15 for $1. And the point hit was the 6. Okay, now at that point I should take $7 and put it back in the field, but because we already hit 4 points, I'm gonna take my win. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn these bets off, okay? And I would think, unless you have strong willpower, that you should take it down. And the reason for that is because if you just turn it off, and the dealers will put an off button on your bets, thinking that, well, when the next guy rolls, I'll just, you know, tell him put it back on. I don't have to bring money back out. The problem with this, and it happened to me, and that's why I'm telling you it's better to take it down, is now the roller continues throwing numbers. And you're telling yourself, well, there was 1 more I could have collected. Oh, there was 2 more, 3 more I could have collected. What's going to happen is you're going to, you know, say to yourself, maybe I should put it back on. And it's so much easier to tell the dealer, I'll turn them back on. Let them work, because they're already set up. You don't have to give them the money to put it back out and slow up the games. So it's easy to say, hey, turn them back on. And then all of a sudden, 7. So now you lost all this. Okay, so I know it happened to me because greed takes over, yeah? So that's not the point of the iron cross, is to get greedy. Okay, so now we're going to down these bets. And we got the don't pass over here still working. And I'm just going to give you some advice. That when you have a don't pass bet still working over here, we might say, well, let's take the don't pass down and just let the dice roll. Either on 7 gonna come or he gonna make the point. And if he makes the point, that's fine because we took our money back. But I'm gonna let you know that once you have a don't pass line bet down, you never take it off. You never ever take this off. Even if you're just a don't pass better and you have a don't pass bet, and then the point comes and it's like a 6 or an 8 and you're feeling like, wow, he might make that point because, you know, that's one of the easier points to make, and I got a don't pass bet, I should pull that bet off and save my money. But that's not how you do it. If you have a don't pass bet here, what you gotta do is don't take this bet off. You place the point. Okay, you place the point. So you're actually like hedging your bet and you cannot lose. Okay, so because you got $34 over there, you want to make sure you at least have $34, so somewhere where you're gonna make more money. And in this case, I would say, for me, I know if I put 5, I'll win 35, and I'll win more than $1 if I win here than I would over there. But I can push this bet now up to 35. Okay, I can push this bet to 35, and if I lose this bet, because the 7 would come, I lose $1 because that's 34 over there. But if I should win this bet pays $49. So I would give the dealer $1 and collect 50, and so I would win 49, which is $15 more than that 34. So you would make more money instead of taking that bet down. Okay, so let's just finish this roll and see what happens. 8. So we're looking for a 5 or a 7. 3. 4. So at this point, if you had your bets out here and you had the button on it on an off button, you might say, hey, maybe I should jump back in the game. Okay, 5. So that's what we wanted, a pass, because we're going to make more money here. So right here, I'm going to take this down because we lost this bet. And I'm going to give the dealer $1, and he's going to pay me $50. So now I made more money, right? The other way, you just would take down your don't pass and you wouldn't make any more money. So by hedging the bet and not taking down your don't pass bar or your don't pass line, you made more money. So anytime you have a don't pass and you get past that first row where a 7 or 11 doesn't hit you, never take that bet down. If you think the point is going to roll, place the bet. Okay, so just some heads up for some people if you never thought about that bet. Okay, so now we're gonna go back out and put our don't back out for $34. Made the point, so we're gonna look for more numbers. Oops, sorry, I gotta place $8 over here for the 7 and $2 for the 11. Okay, because it's a come out bet now, and we want to protect that don't pass bar. Okay, 4. So 4 is the point. So we're gonna lose the $8 $8 for the 7, and we're gonna lose the $2 for the 15. Okay, now we're gonna put back our $34 out here. And our $7 in the field. Okay, so now we're looking for some more field numbers. And it's 7 out. Okay, so this is a good example of why we did this don't pass. Because if we didn't have this, we would lose the field and we would lose our $34 up here, our place bet. Okay, so in this instance, we'll lose the field, but this don't pass is $34 and this won. This lost. So we're going to lose this $34, but we're going to win this $34, but so it becomes a wash. We only lost the field of $7. That is the purpose for this. Okay, so now we're just going to put $7 back in the field, and we're going to be looking for a new point. 5. Okay, so 5. We're gonna get paid for the field because we were working, and I don't know if I missed that earlier. Maybe not, I'm not sure, but anyway, making a video is not the easiest thing to do, being the stick man, the dealer, the player. But anyway, so we collect here because this was working. Oh no, this wasn't working, I'm sorry, I didn't have it, only that was working. So okay, I'm not gonna take this money. So now we got this out here, and we're looking for some numbers. Now this is where we can get hurt, okay, because of the fact that we have this protecting this. But if we make this point, nothing protects this. And that's why I said, you know, the house knows we cannot protect every bet. And that's why this option depends on how the table is going. And that's why I said it's your option as to whether you want to use it or not. I just wanted to show you and give you an example of using this don't pass line and see if it'll work for you. Okay, so we're going to look for some more numbers from the field. 7 out. 7 out. So again, this don't pass saves us up here on our place bets. So in this instance, this don't pass option seems to be helping us. Okay. So we lose this. And that's all we lose, the $7. Of course, we lost this and that, another $10. But still, if we don't have this and we roll a 7 or 11, it will cost us $34. So let's just do another roll and see what happens. So coming out, we got to put our $8 back. I'll just give $10 to the house and tell them to put us up. So they'll put us $8 there. $2 there, and we're coming out. So 8. So 8's the point, and this can be the point where you might say, oh, 6 and 8, man, that's an easier numbers to make, and we're going to end up losing this. And at that point, you can always pull this bet down, okay? You can always pull the don't down if that's what you feel. But this is here to protect this, and you don't know if a 6 or 8 is going to come or a 7 might come. So that's something that you yourself have to decide. Okay? So we're taking this down because that lost, because this is only a 1 row bets. and we're gonna hope for the best. Oh, I had money in the field, sorry. I have to have money back in the field. So 8, you see that? Now we made them right back, like I said. So we're gonna lose the don't, okay? Lose the don't, win the field. So we win 15 for 1, okay, because we won the 8. So take 15 for 1. Okay. So now we gotta put back our $44. So I'm gonna $34. Sorry, I'm gonna give the house 35 and have them put us out there on the don't for $34. And I get 1 change. And we're back out here on the don't. Give the house $10 and tell them to put us on our 7 and 2 on our 11. Okay, and now we're coming out 7. Okay, so now we can show you the example of why we're playing the 7 and the 11, because if any one of these come, we lose the $34 here. Okay, so in this instance, we lost the $2 over here for the 11. We won $32 over here for the 7. We lost the $34 over there because of the 7 on the come out. So now all we gotta do is put back $2 to the house to leave us there. Okay, if not, if we didn't have this protection, we would have lost $34. Okay, so I'm gonna give the house $2 to leave us back up there. Okay, so now we need $2 for the 11. Change. Oh, sorry. There. Okay, so we're coming out again. 10. Looking for some field numbers. I need to go in the field. 7 out. Okay, so anyway, these lost. But we protected again. Okay, so this wins, this loses. So we protected both sides. Okay, it's a wash. So what I wanted to show you, I'm pretty sure that I've shown you in this video. And like I said earlier, this is your choice, your option, but I just wanted to show you how you can protect some of your bets. Okay, let's see what we got left. We had a $300 bankroll. And let's see what we got. So that's 100, 200, 280, 290, 300, $3 profit. But it's not bad for, you saw that we had to pay off because the point came, we lost that. The 7 came, lucky was protected. So those are things that can happen. And I just wanted to show you the option that you can use. I'm not calling it an add-on to the Iron Cross. I'm calling it an option because it's your option. whether you want to play this or not. Like I said, depending on your bankroll and depending on how the table is rolling. I mean, of course, if they're throwing a lot of field numbers and you're not getting a 7, then maybe you don't want to play that don't pass. But if it is, few numbers you're getting and a 7 comes, then maybe you want to play that pass. Okay? So it's all up to you. I just wanted to shoot this video and show you what can happen. So thanks for watching Craps Hawaii. I appreciate any comments that you have. Thank you very much.